So, here again in Mark 1 with another interesting observation. Now, I'm only focusing on one verse today, and that's verse 9. It says, quote, "In those days, Jesus came from Nazareth of Galilee and was baptized by John in the Jordan." Now, verses 10 and 11 are incredible. Go ahead and read those. But there have been many sermons preached on those two verses. Today, I just want to focus on the word Jordan. And if you don't know this, there's tons of significance behind the word Jordan. The nation of Israel went up against the Jordan River, and if they just crossed that river, if Moses, who led the nation of Israel in wandering for 40 years, just crossed that river, and they would have received their promised land right then and there. See, the promised land was one of very few but very defining features of the nation of Israel. And so when the nation of Israel crosses the Jordan, it's almost like they're being christened as a nation. And when they receive their promised land, they kind of come into their own. And unfortunately, Moses doesn't make it. The torch gets passed on to Joshua. And Jesus is kind of that second Joshua. He's kind of the fulfillment. And so when Jesus gets baptized in that very same river, I don't think it's a coincidence that's also when Jesus' ministry starts. Um, and and this is fascinating to me. Now, if Jesus, the Son of God Himself, gets baptized, I think that shows us how important baptism is. I would love to hear your stories of baptism in the comments. Please leave them. I'm curious to read them.